What up, guys? Welcome back, episode 82. We've been having some good episodes lately, huh? Got another interesting one here. This is Laura. Laura and I were on the same TV show. We weren't on it together, but we were both on the same show, different episodes. When it's available and out and about, I'll let you guys know how to get it. But it's on Pucker TV. If you've heard of that, it's on like the Roku channel, Apple TV, what's that, Fire Stick? I think you can find it all there. It's on Pucker TV, and there's a show on there for we were both on. Anyways, that's what I wanted her to have. That's why I initially had and asked her to come on the podcast, was because I wanted to talk about her experience and compare it to mine with being on this TV show. My experience wasn't bad, and but we ended up having some, we have, as you see, we start this show off with some tequila. So you know how things get. I mean, it didn't get out of control, but I hope it didn't sound like we were bashing the show, because we weren't. At least I wasn't really. I don't think she was either, but I don't know. We'll get into it about just kind of our experience on the show. But that's why I initially wanted her on here, and we touch on that a lot. But wow, she is an amazing person, you guys. She's got a crazy story, and it's one everybody should really take something out of, take something from this. Her life is like a movie. I mean, a meth dealing crackhead mom with like 8 siblings. She got 8 siblings. She had to like take care of them all. An alcoholic father that passed away. So, like, she's had to be, like, in control of the house, and, she wants to do things legit. She ain't trying to live in the hood her whole life and have that kind of lifestyle. That's not for her. And she's getting out, doing it legit, and catching flack for it from a lot of people, A lot of people in the hood just want to keep it hood. You know what I mean? They don't want to try to get out. She wants to try to get out. I mean, she is getting out. She's doing it. And it ain't easy for her. And this was just a really good conversation. I hope you guys listen to it all. And I don't know. Maybe we'll see more of her in the future on the show. This was a really cool time. And I was really blessed to have listened to her story and sit down with her. This was an awesome, awesome conversation. I don't know what more to say, guys. Follow me on Instagram, NeanderTalkPod, NeanderTalkPodcast.com. Subscribe to the podcast if you haven't already. It means a lot to get them numbers up. And I don't know, that's it. I don't want to keep rambling on. This was a really good time. Happy New Year. Oh, yeah. Happy New Year, everybody. Episode 82. And what more can I say? 2020. I'm looking forward to the podcast. Is going to have some good things. Shut up, Ryan. Just play.
Welcome to the Inner Talk Podcast. We'll no topic is off limits. Now here's your host, my daddy, and Voida Soul. Oh wait, one more thing for me. Thank you for coming to the Inner Podcast. Boom, swat, boom.
And we're going to start that bad boy in 3, 2, 1. Welcome, Laura, to the podcast.
Yeah. No, I'm just
Yeah, hell yeah.
No,
shit, she got a tongue ring, too.
Yo, I know. I've been thinking about, like, maybe doing videos with that, and I didn't see how, because it's always, like, right there. It's a little bit silver. I try to hide it with these pretty teeth.
You do got some pretty teeth.
Thank you.
You know what we should do?
What?
Start this thing off with a shot. I mean, we've had a couple shots off camera as we're warming up to each other, making sure we got each other's names right.
Yeah.
But now you want to start this thing off with a shot? How you feeling? You ready?
Sounds good. I'm ready. Let's go.
Now we're officially in the PM, so we don't have to feel as bad.
Officially.
Yeah, hand over that little shot glass here. Let me fill it.
David and Buster's.
We got some. No, this is just really old. We got the we brought back the Peligroso tequila.
Is that how you say that?
I think that's how I say it. I'm white. I can get away with saying it like that. I can't roll my R's. Peligroso. Peligroso.
Good.
There we
Peligroso.
go. Peligroso. Resposoda. Something like that. I had this once before on the podcast with Janelle Rush, and I liked it so much I went back for more. So we got some limes here. We just want to start this podcast off to let people know what they're getting themselves in for.
Oh, is that right?
Right. We're having fun. We're drinking. So if you're listening to this podcast, be prepared. You've been warned.
Truth serum. Get them a little, feeling good so they spill their
Laura,
guts.
Laura season 2021 on Instagram. We were on a TV show together at different times called Getting Likes, on and off something, with Sarah Scoop. We're going to talk about that. Cheers. Here's to Getting Likes.
Here's to the most publicity they'll ever have or get. Marketing, right?
You're talking about the show?
Yeah.
Yeah, here's to that. Hell yeah. Oh, if I could get these people to sponsor this podcast. Oh, there it is. All right. Yeah, I can feel it.
All
right. All right. Well, here we go. This is going to be fun.
My nipples are hard. I don't know if they'll approve of me saying that, but that shot made my nipples hard.
Who will approve? Peligroso? That should be their new motto. Tequila's so good it'll make your nipples hard. Men and women. Because my nipples are hard too. They're poking through. I mean, it's like Jennifer Aniston back on Friends in the 90s. Ooh, she always had her nipples poking through. They did that shit on purpose.
On purpose.
Did you watch Friends back in the day?
I did watch Friends.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Who didn't back then?
I mean, gotta love it.
Mm-hmm.
Phoebe, she was my favorite.
Phoebe was your favorite?
Yeah.
Yeah, because she was just kind of spacey and kind of fun.
Yeah.
The most fun.
She smoked weed.
I never thought about that.
You don't think so?
100% she did.
Yeah.
I never thought about that. I watch Friends all the time. I used to be a big old pothead, and I never even thought about that.
That's why she is so crazy, loopy, funny.
Yeah, I thought it was just because she was like, yeah, I never put that together. Yoga. She was because she did yoga and the massage. I don't know if she did yoga. It seems like she probably did, but she was very holistic in the massage oils and the massage therapy.
Candles.
You're right. No wonder she was able to hang out with all those other uptight people, because she was just stoned all the time. Like, yeah, I'm the goofy one. She was just watching the chaos of these yuppies. She was using them for entertainment the whole time. Ooh, that'd be a fun little side project to go down, thinking about Friends. Side plots. All right, so since we're talking about TV, so let's get down to the nitty-gritty. I haven't really talked about this on the podcast yet. I've kind of been saving it for you.
Oh, I'm flattered.
Mm-hmm.
Stop it.
How many guys save themselves for you?
I don't know. How many guys save themselves nowadays, period? Let's not go there, okay? Let's not go there.
All right, so, yeah. We were both contestants, if you will. That's the word they used for a TV show that is called Getting what is the name of it?
Getting Likes Inside and Out.
Inside and Out.
Yeah, it's about your social media. Basically, a look at your social media, I guess.
Yeah, it was a TV show to help people. The way I understood it, I saw an ad for this on Instagram from somebody that I follow.
Okay.
And she said, hey, there's an Instagram makeovers TV show. And I was like, oh, who doesn't want to grow their Instagram?
Absolutely.
And I was like, I'm just going to be honest, straight up with these people. I sent them an email to nominate myself. And I said, look, I have a podcast and I'd love it to grow. And basically, I want to use you guys to get on your show to pimp my podcast.
Right. I'm like, I should look up the thing because
Yeah.
I screenshotted. I'm like, I seen an ad on Pitch. And it said a makeover. I just seen something about a makeover, right? So I'm like, okay, well, who doesn't want a makeover? Let me apply.
Did you think it was a face?
I didn't know.
A body makeover, a clothes makeover, a person?
Yeah,
okay.
person makeover maybe. I didn't know
Okay.
it was exactly like a social media makeover. Like they were gonna start looking at my social media or whatever. I just was like, I seen something on Pitched. It comes through my phone as like an email, and I applied for it. When they contacted me, I'm like, I'm very skeptical, you know. I'm from a crazy, you know, time, place, you know, the way I grew up. So I'm very skeptical, you know. You can't be out here trusting
right.
anybody. And
Ain't that right?
so it's like I Googled, you know, you can Google everybody nowadays. So I Googled them and I looked up the Space Mob casting, and it was like a social media makeover. Like if it's not on Instagram or this or that or whatever, you know, no one sees it. So you know, if you don't know how to work your Instagram, if you don't know how to get followers, if you don't know how to do certain things, which, you know, Instagram actually teaches people who have a lot of followers, Instagram will bring them in and, you know, do like meetings with them and teach them how to do certain things, and they'll give tutorials on YouTube for it. But it's
really?
like it made them it made me think like, oh, come in here and we'll look at your Instagram and we'll tell you what you're doing wrong, we'll tell you what to do right, you can get it popping, you can make revenue from it. Like they just made it seem like it was going to be so great to go on this and have your whole social media made over.
Okay.
That's what I did.
That's what you was going into it thinking that that's what it was.
Applied, they hit me back, they were like sending some pictures, sending videos. So like I'm doing the whole 9. And then they're like, can you be available this time? Come here.
What were your videos like?
My videos were they were asking me
questions. Because first you say, hey, I want to be on your show.
Right.
And then and then you do a questionnaire. They mail
us
a questionnaire.
Yep.
And you fill that out, why I want to do it, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, yeah, like I said, I'm basically using you guys to get my name out there as another platform.
Exposure, right?
Exposure.
Yeah. It's
and
like I could be found or, you know, like discovered.
And I was almost expecting a no. I didn't think they'd pick me. I just threw it out. I was like, look, that's why I was super honest. Like, look, I'm just using you guys to get my name out there, whatever. I'd like to be out there. But I mean, it's not totally using because they need
you're
content.
You're just being honest. You're saying this. You're saying that.
This
that's
is what I want.
Entry. That's what you
want my Instagram to blow up. I don't know how to use it as well. I could definitely make it grow bigger. I didn't
even know about fucking hashtags.
Right. Yeah.
I'm like, hashtag what?
Yeah, but so you know, I told them, and then
pound sign.
So we do, pound sign. That's old school. So they send the questionnaire, and then they say, and then for those of us that passed the questionnaire, then they said, okay, now send us a video. And so, on why we should be on there. And so, how'd that video go for you? What'd you do? Did you use your phone, set it up?
Yeah, I used my phone.
I cheated.
I bet you did. Look at your ass.
That's
like,
just what I used.
Fucking cameras and shit. Get the hell out of here. That's what I'm saying. We'll get into that later, you know. But a poor black bitch from the hood, you know, I just used my phone. And really, I was working at a place where I had a couple of friends. They said they were going to help me out. You know, they had like 9 phone iPhone 9s or 10s or something like that.
You got it.
But they got their lives too. So shit happens. I just used my video on my phone. What's funny is I still have some of them, but they wanted you to film yourself in your daily life.
Oh, that was afterwards, right?
Oh yeah, that was a little afterwards.
That was afterwards.
Like, just to get in.
Just to get in, it was just kind of.
Yeah, like
give us a 5-minute video, or just give us I don't even know if they gave a time limit. Just give us a little video of why you want to be on here.
Right. Yep. The initial, the initial video I just sent in, like, I want to make revenue, you know, I want to make revenue off of mine. I just told them basically I wanted to be more professional. I feel like the way that I grew up, you know, I'm a rough around the edges, you know, I might need some fine tuning, because they made it seem like, you know, they could fix it or tell you what to do to like actually make some revenue or, you know, get followers like you said. So I'm like, that's something that I want to do. I sent in videos. I was just in my garage like, hey,
that's great.
You know, I want to, you know, do something better with my life. I want to do this, that, you know, I really kind of poured my heart out and shit. You know, that's what I'm thinking about. You know, I just was really honest. I want to be professional. I want to have a nonprofit organization. It's like people always say I'm a product of my environment, and the way I grew up, I got out. Yeah. Everybody can get out. I'm not, shooting people. I'm not killing people. I'm not robbing. I'm from Minnesota. I'm from St. Paul, from the east side.
Okay.
So, I mean, like, my brother's in prison doing 30 years for murder.
Oh, man.
My mom's been in and out of prison. I'm like, I grew up hard and I had to take care of a lot of kids. My mom had 9 kids. She's addicted to meth, still is till this day. But
Damn.
it's like the shit that I went through, the way I live now, everybody should be like, it's so much better, but I want more, you know, and I don't know how to get there. I knew how to get out of the hood. I got out of the hood. I worked 2-3 jobs.
How did you know how to get out of the hood?
I mean, work. That's what I had instilled in me. Hustle, work. I started working when I was 13 years old. I was a cashier. I lied on my application. You can't even work until you're 14 back in the 80s. Yes, I'm 35.
I'm older than you.
Yeah, right. What, 2 years? No.
5. Wait, how old are you?
Well,
35?
I'm 36 in 36. A couple, 2 months, 3
I'm 40.
months. Oh, okay. So you're not too far behind me.
Right.
When I'm your age, hopefully I'll be doing something like this or better or whatever, you know.
So
like
when you were 13, you were like, I got to start working?
Yeah,
because you were providing for 8 other kids?
Well, because
more or less?
Nobody took care of me. You know, if I'm there taking care of the kids or helping the kids, my mom, you know, she's got a hustle. She sells crack, you know what I'm saying? So there's money coming in, but it's like there's, you know, all these kids she's having, there's not money for me. So by the time I'm 13 years old, I mean, I ain't had a birthday since maybe 9, 10. I can't remember a birthday with presents or any of that. I remember at 13, I was working, had to have a job. Who's buying me clothes? I have one brother that's older than me, so any hand downs are from a boy. You know what I'm saying? So you got to do what you got to do. And unless you're out there selling drugs, selling pussy, doing this, doing that, the only thing I knew how to do, or I'm a worker bee. Right now till this day, 2 jobs, 3 jobs, just by nature. Just by nature. I don't know where I get it from. My daddy's an alcoholic. He's already dead. My mom, she's a meth head. I wish she was dead. My grandma's been dead 7 years. The only people who I feel like really love me was my grandma and my dad, and they've been gone.
How about your siblings?
My sisters are my number one haters. My sister used to talk shit about me. Like, I mean,
Are they hustlers?
My sister's a hustler all day. She'll sell weed, sell whatever. You know what I'm saying? She can get it. But I'm not about that life. You know what I'm saying? I've been shot at. The house has been in a drive-by. I'm ducking down. Got to get all the kids in the motherfucking bathroom. Like, nobody wants to live like that. Or at least not me.
Nobody wants. No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. No, there's some people who want to motherfucking live like that.
God,
there is. They
only because they don't
live like that.
That's such a.
I don't know how far does product of your environment go. You know, I got out of that, but it's instilled in me. I had 2 kids out of wedlock. I'm single. I've never been married. My baby daddies ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking care of everything, and it's all on me. But I don't know why I always thought I wanted to be in a relationship. I wanted to be loved because my mom, she didn't love me.
For sure.
You know,
everyone wants to be loved.
Right. So that's what I went looking for instead of having that hustle in me like I did to work. I worked to take care of my family. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Take care of everybody else when I should have been taking care of me.
Yeah, but how much satisfaction and pride do you get for working that hard and taking care of those other people? Like, doesn't that...
What about when they don't appreciate it? See, I've been stuck.
They might not appreciate it, but you know, in your heart and in your soul, you know what you did. Right. Whether they acknowledge that right now, you know, they might be young. I don't know what
the youngest is 19.
See, I don't know what their mentality is, but maybe later down the road, once they become adults,
yeah,
they're gonna look back and be like, holy shit, can you believe what our sister did? They'll come, you know, give them a chance at growing up. But I mean, for you personally, right, that's gotta feel fucking good to know that you were able to provide and be the stable one and to provide a good example. Whether they followed that and took it or not,
right?
You're obviously leading one hell of an example for people in the situation you grew up to look up to.
I think that's why my mom hated me, kind of, because, you know, she got me addicted to meth. She smoked meth with me. She tried to kill me, like stab me with a knife.
God
and
damn.
I had to call the police. Like, it was bad. She did a lot of fucked up shit to me, but I think it's because she seen me doing the job she couldn't do, probably, you know?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense, but I understand where somebody who gets fucked up on drugs, it fucks their brain up. I've seen it. Fuck, you've obviously seen it. Drugs, it changes who they are.
Right.
And that's not an excuse, but God,
Right.
man.
I'm a mother too now, and I don't know anything that my kid did. I can't see trying to like really harm them.
I know, right?
But I feel like, I'm different. I have seen a therapist or whatever from time to time.
How
and
huge
it's
is that? That's good.
I'm a sheep who was born in like a family of lions or people who are just out for themselves. The gutta. You know what I'm saying? Killers, robbers, stealers, thieves. And I'm just like, work a job, put out good things and you'll get good things, blah, 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 blah.
Doing it the right way.
Do you believe that?
Do I believe what?
Do you believe that if you put out good vibes or do good things, that good things will come to you? Because I heard that was a very white belief for me to have.
I don't believe in, if you're trying to say, do I believe in karma? If that's what you're going after. I mean, because a lot of people might say that's a karma thing. What goes around comes around. How you treat people.
Well, not that. Like, if you put out good, if you murder people, will bad things happen? Or if like you live good, or if you
look,
good,
you are who you surround yourself with. Yeah. And if you're out to hustle crack and be on the corner and in crack houses, and if you're gonna be in that kind of environment, that's what you're gonna be into. So that's that. If you're putting that out there, that's what you're gonna get. But you're proving and showing that if you put in the positive stuff, you can get out of that, and then positive. I mean,
right. Look where I am now,
look where
right?
you're at now. I mean, I don't know. I just met you, but you came in looking really pretty. Your hair's nice. Your nails are done. You got a beautiful dress on. I don't know. I mean, you're not. I wouldn't have suspected that you came from a crack house in Minneapolis or whatever.
I work hard. Hard.
So I don't know. I believe if you, I'm not a hokey pokey. Put out positive energy. But if you are positive, there is certain science that you can trick your brain into becoming a more positive person. Right. If you always make yourself focus on positive things, you will see positive. It's only natural. If you think negative things. That's what they said too, like at the getting like, she was like, because I said I never thought it could happen to me. I heard you say that. You never thought that it could happen to you or that they'd hit you back, so you were just honest before. Yeah. So I'm like, that's what I put out. I was like, I never thought this could happen to me. Who thought a TV show would hit me up and be like, hey, come on. Come on, do this thing. Right. Especially when I'm like, I'm rough around the edges. I mean, let's talk about loud bitches. I'm loud. I'm rough around the edges. You should have seen my Instagram or real, right. But it's like real gets looked upon or frowned upon unless you're Cardi B or somebody already famous, and then they don't care that you're loud. But before she was Cardi B, when she was loud as fuck, people probably said, you too loud. I just saw you're this or you're that. I just saw Cardi B's sex tape. What? You're a liar. I want to see it. You can't. Look, you can't. It said that it's Cardi B's sex tape. I have no way Why of is everybody verifying coming out with the damn this. Sex tape? If this is her or not, I don't know if it was her or not, but whoa. She gonna get on there and say it's not her. A$AP Rocky just had a motherfucking sex tape. Everybody saying he lame, so he said it's not him. Somebody else just had their dick exposed or something. They were like, oh, that's not the baby. And then now Cardi B got a sex tape out too? Like, all you guys are already famous. Like, what are you doing? I don't know, but it was. I'm like, Apple Watts gets frowned upon for being loud. She was trying to get shoe deals. She made it to a little bit of Love and Hip Hop. Other people are like, when you're loud and you're expressive, I just feel like I feel a lot of things. Or I'm a Pisces, so I feel a lot. If I'm happy, I'm really, really happy, or I'm excited, and I might be loud. Oh, we get along. I mean, be like, hey, blah, 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 because I'm excited. Like, guess what just happened? And everybody's like, shh, or like they look at you, they frown upon you, they be like, it's not a good thing. And it's like, I can't, time and time again. You're my new favorite person, Laura. I know after this, what I'm seeing on and off camera, I'm going to hang out with you guys a lot. No, I'm just going to come over to your house every time you have a podcast. Sorry. I'm going to come over to your house every time you have a podcast just to hang out in that chair right over there. See that chair? I'll throw your ass in the corner. All right. So that's how you. We're off track. Let's talk. Right. Let's reel it back. So that's what you were going into thinking. I really went into honest with the videos.
I was like, this is what I want to do. I really didn't know that it was a social media makeover. I did tell them that. They were laughing or whatever. Like, I told them I really didn't know at first that it was a social media makeover. I thought it was just a makeover.
And they laughed thinking you were kidding?
Right, yeah. Or maybe thinking like, wow, I can't believe she said that or whatever. Like, I was just being honest, you know? But I'm like, fuck it.
Was that when you got there? When you first got there?
Well, when I did the video.
Because you were day one. I was day two.
Right. I'm like, I read upon them. Like, I looked them up on the internet because I didn't believe. I looked them up on the internet. I found Space Mob. Because, see, Sarah found people on her own. That's why she tagged them. Or at least that's what, Brent Green told me. Sarah tagged people and was doing videos with them. I was assuming like, because I had strippers and, not necessarily dick pics, but one of the pictures that they were showing, it was just a meme. It was a meme. You know what I'm saying? It was a meme.
Hey guys, everybody look out for Neandertalk Podcast Instagram pretty soon. I'm going to throw a big old dick pic up there. Keep on going.
Right. So, I mean, like,
You had dick pics on there. That's hilarious.
I didn't necessarily have dick pics on Instagram.
What was the
but
game?
It was a
Did
meme.
you have the game on there or something? The
No, it was a meme
page?
about a girl who was insecure about her man and maybe cheating and wanted to smell his genital area.
Let me smell your
That happens.
dick.
That's just real shit. See, that's what I'm saying. That's real shit. That happens. The judge.
Why you coming home?
The lady at the professional. She actually said that was funny. She told me like, "Oh, that was funny."
What do you think, Hassan? Can I make an album with that? I mean, that sounded good, right? Did you guys like that? That sounded good.
Right.
Sorry.
So I poured my heart out to them. They accepted me. Yada yada yada.
Okay.
What else? What happened to you? Did they tell you to like show up?
All right. You want my story?
Yeah.
Okay. Like I said, I saw it on Instagram. It was a social media makeover. I said, yeah, I'd like to do that. Whatever. I didn't know what it was. I really didn't know what an Instagram makeover meant, but I assumed it could help me get more followers. I thought it was going to be a real makeover where I thought maybe they would take over for a little bit and show me what to do, how to do. I thought it was something like that. I had no idea.
At
but
least
I was
shout your ass
open-minded,
out because they had thousands of followers. Like, follow this person.
and I was like, well, what do I have to lose? What do I have to lose?
Right.
And then so I end up doing the whole process, still not knowing. I'm sending them their videos. Like I said, I cheated. I sat in that seat right where you're sitting there and used the real camera or my camera up here. They didn't like that.
White
Britain,
privileged people.
Yeah, you see where I live.
They didn't like that?
Britain said, next time use your phone. You're too cool for school, because I use the professional equipment. He's like, next time use your phone. Don't be too cool for school or something like that.
That's
like,
bullshit.
all right,
That's bullshit.
whatever.
Let me call that bullshit real second, because the one girl who was there when I was there, she was like what do you call it? She did like facials or something like that. So Sarah was tagging her. Remember? Did you watch Sarah's videos? I know you guys follow each other. So she's doing the things, and they're doing videos where she does like facials or whatever, and Sarah's posting about it. So
I don't really watch her stuff.
I'm nosy.
Yeah.
They didn't like that. That's foul.
I mean, yeah. They liked it enough, but he was like, hey, use your phone next time. So I use my phone next time. But I wanted it to sound and look good. But
right.
whatever.
Why wouldn't you? You're trying to be professional. Ain't that what they...
Exactly. I'm like showing them where I'm coming from. Here is my legit podcast
Here's
studio.
this.
Blah, blah.
Help me.
Yeah. And anyway, so time passes by. They say, all right, you made it. Come be on the show on this date at this time. I'm like, okay. I was the first one on the second day, super early in the morning. And I get there, still not, I have no idea I don't know what
I was just going to say, like, you crazy. You is so crazy. You didn't ask. I
knew
like,
nothing. I didn't do
Tell me what I'm going to do. Like, I'm a perfectionist. Like, you talking about that door over there being closed and shit. Like, I was a perfectionist. I'm like, what am I going to be talking about? What's the setup going to be like? What's this? What's that?
I had no idea.
I asked all of that.
I knew absolutely nothing.
Even still, when I asked that, they were vague as fuck. But
yeah, I absolutely knew nothing. And
like,
so
come to this show.
I get there. I get to the studio, and I walk in the studio, and it was freezing cold in there to begin with. I don't know if it was for you, but it was freezing. I walk in there, and Eric, the producer, Big, tall,
yeah.
white dude. I liked him. He was really cool. I really liked him. Super
He
nice.
said I mean, like, I never talked to him ever. He sent me one email, but like, just thanking me or whatever.
Nice.
He was nice.
Yeah,
he was
he's super
nice.
cool.
Yeah,
I liked
he was
him.
Nice.
But when I first got there, I didn't know where I was, what I was doing, because I was the first one in the morning. It was like 7:30, 8 o'clock, whatever it was. And I'm like, all right, where am I going? And all of a sudden he walks out and he's like, hey. I'm like, hey, what's up? I'm here for this thing. He's like, yeah, Ryan. Right? Like it's like he knew me. He,
yeah.
Like
they dug up in all your shit.
Yeah.
They were nosy like me.
But I had no idea. So it was really awkward for me to meet somebody who already knew me, who I didn't know.
Right.
And I think he was
It's
like,
weird.
Yeah, it was kind of weird, but it was cool.
They still, I mean, even though you said that you walked in, you didn't know where you were or what was going on, and you were the first one there, I was like the second or third one there, and I still walked in, didn't know what was going on, didn't see shit. I walked in, there was a room with some like donuts and some bagels, and then just a couple people sitting around, and it's like no one around whatsoever.
Right.
So it's like, I'm like, there was just a room with a window, and I gotta go in there and change, because they're like, they sent me an email like, bring a couple change of clothes so we can have someone help you out and blah 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 blah. But I mean, you see me. No, I came already ready and
she
done.
Came prepared,
I came prepared. They didn't do nothing. But they weren't around anyways. For like 30, 40 minutes, I just sat around. But I got dressed. I got ready. I was me. And they're like, oh, didn't have, like, come on, you're ready? Oh my God, thanks for being prompt and on time. And then just took me to a camera.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So they didn't help me. They didn't do anything. They didn't nothing. Just come to this camera in this chair and sit down.
Oh, wow. They didn't prep you or nothing, huh?
Nothing.
It was a real amateur show.
And you're already used to all of this. You see me, I'm still in here like this is my second time because they were my first time.
Yeah, that was one of the things. They were kind of nervous about me at first. Before we did the first
You're
interview,
probably like, that's wrong.
No.
Like, you're not doing that right.
But once I met them and everything was, I'm not going to talk trash, but before we did the first interview, they were like, all right, let's go over the interview real quick. We'll go over the questions and kind of get you used to it. I was like, what? I was like, no, I'm good. Just ask me the questions.
They did not do that for me.
Well, I was like, no, we can just. Well, I got there super early, and I was the first one there.
I'm like, bullshit. I'm pissed off now. No.
Well, I was like,
fuck that. Because
like,
I emailed him, and I was like, what questions or like what should I be prepared for? Or like, I'm a perfectionist. Like, if I'm about to step out into the world or have the world look at me, like, why not be at my best?
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm emailing you, like, hell no, they didn't prep nothing. I came there. There was some weird guy standing there. He went and did his, and then they were like, Laura, let's go.
He basically was just saying, hey, I'm basically going to ask you kind of the questions that you already did on your video to us. I was like, well, we don't need to go over that. Let's just do it. And he's like, are you sure? I was like, yeah, it'll be fine. Just ask me the questions.
I do this shit every day.
And he goes, oh, all right, fine. Well, I'll just let you flounder out there.
What?
I said,
he was talking that white boy shit.
I said, who says I'm gonna flounder? And he goes, oh, no, you're right. My bad. You're right. Maybe you'll just fly like an eagle, and I'll let you soar. I was like, yeah, dude, we'll be fine.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe he said that to you. Like, what?
Yeah, all right. And then we did it, and afterwards he was like, yeah, I don't have to worry about you. I go, what do you mean? He goes, well, I don't have to worry about you being nervous or anything on camera. I was like, I told you that. I was like, yeah. He's like, do you do this stuff on camera? Have you done this stuff? I was like, do you not see that I do shit on YouTube? Like, I mean, you guys are.
Who are you talking about? Who did this shit to you?
That was
Who the fuck
Britain.
did this to you? He's a liar.
I was like, did you not see? I'm on YouTube.
He's the one who sent me your information. Like, I'll show you the email.
Well, that was afterwards. That was afterwards.
That's foul though. Like,
but beforehand, he
knew who you were. Everybody looked. I guarantee you, they were all digging into our.
My expert.
Come on.
My expert wasn't. My expert was trash.
Who'd you have? I mean, yeah, there was a couple of different experts.
She was nice.
She was all right.
She was nice. She was nice,
but were you the first couple episodes or the last?
I don't even know. Who knows? I don't know.
How are we in a fucking show and episodes and we don't know shit? I don't know if you were first, if I was last.
People out there, if you're wondering where you can even find this show, would you just let me know? Email me
let me
at
know
neandertalkpodcast@gmail.com and let me know how I can find this show.
He cry.
I mean,
I'm
seriously, I don't even know how
You
to.
know what's funny? When you were just starting to talk that, I was going to be like, on my Instagram, there is, no, quit playing. Like, there's not much.
There's nothing. So the show is called Getting Likes Outside and In, right?
Is it outside and in? Or
Inside
is
and
it
Out.
inside and out? Hey, that's funny.
All right, but it's on.
I don't even know. I was on the show and I don't even know.
With Sarah Scoop.
I
And
know
it's
that.
it's on the Roku channel,
Supposed to be.
but done by Pucker Mob.
Supposedly.
And it's
Allegedly.
apparently you can find it. I don't know how to find
Allegedly.
it. Being on the show for me, the negative stuff aside, whatever, like I can nitpick. Like my expert was,
Or expectations, right? Yeah.
yeah, I didn't know what to expect. Whatever. My expert didn't know shit about me.
Really?
Sarah Scoop didn't know anything about me, and it was whatever.
She was doing that Walmart thing anyway. She was probably more invested into that because that's all I seen on her page. But I'm like, everybody, when they came in, they're like, oh my God.
She didn't
Like,
even
I
look
know
at me.
all about
she,
you.
she
I was
didn't-
like
yeah.
digging into your past and looking into your this. And it's like the way you talk on camera or when you send us a video, it's not what I see on your Instagram. It's just not. It doesn't.
Who, Sarah?
Sarah and the expert.
Who was your expert? Because everybody had different
My
experts.
expert was Dr. Sue.
Dr. Susan
Dr.
Harrison?
Sue. Yeah, because I was like Dr. Seuss. That's how I was going to try to remember her name. Dr. Sue.
I just had her on the podcast last week. She's great.
I love her so
Yeah,
much because she
she's-
was really like, she was mothering to me, you know?
She's
And that's when I
awesome.
feel that and see
Oh.
that because I ain't had it. But she was like,
She
oh my
was
God,
on-
the way that you talk is like, and before when we were mic checking, I'm like, I sound white as fuck. I do. But I'm just proper. And I grew up in Minnesota with my white side of my family. And the only time you're going to really hear me talk black is maybe if I've had one too many or you piss me off.
Speaking of
That's
which,
it.
let's do another shot.
Oh, one too many. Right. Let's get black because I sound too white. I sound whiter than the fucking podcaster.
I hang around a lot of black people.
I see. They don't see. I see.
Is that racist? Am I allowed to say that?
I'm saying a lot of
Cheers.
racist shit, but I'm black, white, and native, so I can be racist towards all of them equally. They're in me.
Fuck racism, and that's what I'm shooting to.
Like, I hate everybody equally.
Oh, baby. All right.
That one was way smoother than the other.
Yeah, that was a good
That
one.
means I've had one too many.
Holy shit, we're halfway through this bottle. Ooh.
All right. So you went there. I went there. They were prepping your ass and then talking slick.
They were
They
trying to
didn't
prep.
shit to me.
Well, you know the funny thing, when I was waiting before the prep, I was the first one there, and my expert got there first.
That was nice. You were prompt. Like, because
And
I
she-
see you on your thing talking about how you're like, fuck, I was late today. So I'm like, man, he's like me. He professional, but he's late like me.
No, I'm late as in that. I know what you're talking about. You were talking about when I put my podcast out.
Yeah.
I'm late.
I've been stalking
I'm
you a
late.
little bit. I'm
Nice.
not going to
I
lie.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm late to get things on time. So I procrastinate. I did that morning.
Like, wait
I
till the
put,
last
yeah,
minute
yeah.
type shit.
I
I
put
do
these
that
podcasts
too.
out on Mondays.
I set my Christmas tree up December 20th.
And I should have it done a week ahead of time, but last
Right.
week I waited till Monday morning, and I usually do
Oh,
it
shit.
before work.
You're tripping.
yeah,
That's a
so-
little late for me.
That was
even.
what I was saying. It goes up at 6 a.m. That was at like 5.
What is that? Black, African black time?
I have no idea. That's just
That's crazy.
that's my procrastination
That's like,
time. I'm
damn.
sorry. It's yeah.
Okay.
But I did get it out on time. I'm a procrastinator, but I get
That's
shit
good.
done on time.
Right. That's what I'm saying. As long as you get it done, right?
Mm-hmm. I get it done. But I do want to talk about the positives that I got from that show. It was an awesome experience to see how a quote unquote professional setup does.
Right.
they
It
had a-
was sick. It was kind of sick as far as the lighting and I mean,
I just want to turn these cameras and this microphone off real quick and just say, I think my setup's a little bit better.
your cameras, I'm going to say,
Not
are
my cameras.
definitely, you ain't got to sit like so close. Yeah, your setup's super sick. It's way better.
I might have been.
Because I'm like, it was
I
just
might have-
like,
I
that's
know.
the negative. It's like, why I got to be up
elbow to elbow.
Right.
I was right in the middle of two women.
And then,
which
boy, please,
normally
you see
is
my
a
hips?
dream come true.
Like, and then I was with Miss Sue.
Yeah.
She ain't no skinny little tutu like Sarah. You know what I'm saying?
Sarah's skinny?
Sarah Scoops. She wears like a size 3. Maybe 10.
There
but
you
I'm saying
go.
at the most.
Okay.
Like, quit playing.
She's a
size 10. She's a size 9. She's
There's no
skinny.
such thing as a 9. She's a
I know.
She's a 10. Well, she wears
She's
a size
not
10.
a 10.
She's not a 10.
She's not a
Damn.
fucking 10. I said it first. But yeah.
We can't
quit
say
playing.
that. We can't say that. You said it, not
You're
me.
gonna cut and edit it out.
I don't cut it and edit shit.
So we're gonna be talking for what, ever?
Well, yeah, that's how this podcast is. It's long form conversation. Get with it, girl. So the positives that I got from it, the crew was awesome. I did like working with them. It was cool to see the real cameras, the real soundboard. They were all working together.
Teleprompter was kind of tight.
Yeah,
It was like,
I didn't. Yeah, did you use the teleprompter?
not me. Hell no. They
She
didn't even
did.
prep me. Look at you.
They didn't.
Yeah,
I didn't use it. She got mad when I went off. She was reading the teleprompter, and then all of a sudden I started, because I'm a podcaster. I like to
Right.
talk and stuff. So I started kind of taking over, kind of talking to her, having a good time. I go, I'm sorry. I go, shoot. I said, shoot,
Oh
shoot.
my
I'm
God,
sorry.
I should have did that because
I said
didn't.
I didn't mean to take over. That's the podcaster and me coming out. And she goes,
Right.
yeah. How's that working out for you? Isn't that why you're here? Uh-huh.
No.
I said, hold up.
Wait, what?
I said, hold up.
Skirt, skirt.
I said, my podcast is doing just fine. I don't know anything about Instagram, but my podcast is doing good.
I mean, like, I don't know shit about
oh, she's
Sarah
like, oh
except
yeah,
for
I'm
Walmart.
sure it is or whatever. I bet I
sure
guarantee
it is
that's
or
not
whatever.
making it on the show. I guarantee they cut that part out. But I'd like to see. That was like, what? Are you fucking kidding me?
You know what's funny is, like, actually when I submitted, because, you know, they want everything from your phone, and I really didn't have a choice. I mean, my brother said he had somebody with a camera and someone with a backdrop, someone with a this, someone with a that. It just doesn't ever work out. Hello, life, you know? So I was just doing it with my cell phone. But when it's like, fuck, I lost what I had.
It's all good. I want to get back. Just the positives that I did take away from it was the experiment. The experience overall was really cool to do something like that, regardless of the outcome and how we were or weren't treated or how the show went to or not our
Right.
expectations. Putting all that aside, the experience of it overall was really cool, and I'm super grateful that I got to be able to be a part of it.
I love Miss Sue. Hopefully it gets me some exposure, even though it was
Right.
you know, really fucked up. I mean, like, most of the time I was just sitting there.
I've gotten
like,
amazing things from it. I mean, it's benefited
They're
me.
like, I haven't seen anything from it.
I've
I mean,
benefited
like-
because I've been getting good podcast guests from it.
Right.
I
yeah,
had
true.
last week. I had Dr. Susan on.
Yeah, she's the shit.
We had a great.
See,
great
she's
time.
humble and nice. She might say this and that. Like, I'm going to tell you, she's real in a white way because she's like, you're so real.
Oh, she's
but
real.
maybe
She's
you
a real
should
one.
like tone down your real or whatever, or bring back your real or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Like, I don't know how to do that, but
They didn't like you.
she's. I mean,
Sarah didn't like you, and
no, they didn't like me at all.
I
And
tell-
it's
and
what's
I-
so funny is, like, when I call and I text you and I ask, like, what are you gonna ask me? What are you this? What are you that? At least they were just as stumped and dumped as me. So I mean, like, they're probably not even gonna play my motherfucking episode.
I was wondering if they're gonna play
she was
mine.
sitting right next to me, and she's like, "Okay, Laura, blah blah blah," or like, you know, this is Sarah and the blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Like, when she does that, and like, okay, Laura, take a look at this and try to explain it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck? And then she looked over, and it was just a blank ass fucking black blob. You know what I'm saying? And then look at this.
That was probably the dick
Can
pic.
you explain this? And it's like, how can I explain it if you don't show me what the fuck it is? You know? How? So if you would have prepped me or showed me what you were going to show me, maybe at least then I could come with, don't try to come at me. They came at you and wanted to see what you was going to say. They came at me with blank ass blobs. How can I respond to that? If you would have came to me with a dick pic with a nose snatched up in it, or some stripper shaking her ass. It's like, I'm promoting my friend who everybody pays $5 to get in. I'm promoting, just like bitches be at the club, just by whoever the fuck, Remy Ma, motherfucking, anybody be at the club, be promoting, shaking ass. Maybe not shaking ass. I shouldn't have said Remy Ma because she a boss bitch. She don't shake ass. She spits bars. But I'm just saying, like, you can't sit there and be like, lawyers don't like to see ass shaking.
Podcasters like to see ass shaking. I'll tell you
like
that
whoever
right
the
now.
fuck, cops, your daddy, your brother. I mean, like your uncle,
Your
like
mother,
everybody.
your sister,
like,
yeah.
I'm just saying, like, you know,
Yep.
it's like you guys were just trying to go in on me and you didn't really give me a setup. But what was funny was when I was coming into it, they were like, you did so good on the first part and this and that and this. Now we just want to let you know. They were trying to soften a bitch up because they see that I'm happy, smiley, and woo, woo, woo. And they wanted to try to soften me up and be like, you know, anything we're saying is really just trying to help you. Like, how are you helping me when you asking me about a blank picture and then you didn't even know? It's like they were just like, it won't show up on TV. It's censored. What is this going on? You should have shown me the pictures before so I could have came up with a reason or whatever the hell I posted it for. I mean, if you go back to 2009, 8, 7, 6, a bitch didn't post anything except for memes. I didn't post a selfie. I didn't post a body pic. I didn't post nothing because I hated myself. I posted a whole bunch of memes. And after 2000 and motherfucking, I don't even know, 13, 14, I started posting pictures of myself.
You're an
if you're going to do
IG
your
OG.
report, if you're going to do your fucking, you know, like investigation, don't just look to a certain point right now. Go back and look, because you can look, because they're all like, oh, I looked into your life and this. What, the last 6 months?
Well, this is television. This is starting to hit
But
me,
how are you
hit
gonna
me right
help?
now.
How are you gonna?
I don't know that they were.
They came in. They were like, "Oh, we know you." I enjoyed. Dr. Sue was like, "I enjoyed watching you and your life and seeing how you basically move and you this and you that." But it's like they kind of downfall me and was like, "Oh, you can't show that on television. This either. Anything you have on your Facebook or your Instagram, you can't show on TV." So how do you feel about that? Or how can you explain this? And I was like,
so they were
I
trying to
don't
put you
know.
more to a mainstream audience. If you want like a more mainstream Instagram, boring type.
Boring.
But I mean,
I don't have to post. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I really cleaned it up. I don't
Professional,
gotta post a bitch like sniffing a dick. I don't gotta post that. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to post that.
Sure.
That's not making me any money, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to make money.
Okay.
So I understand that. That's why, like, I done changed my name
changed it.
from homicide.
Well,
I done changed. Like, I went to the thing and they're like, oh, tell me when you changed it. As soon as I was in the fucking parking lot. What do you mean?
I know
Because
you
that's
did.
how serious I am.
I know you did.
That's how on it I am.
Here's how I can tell they didn't like you. Because when I was in there, I overheard a couple of them talking about blah, blah, blah stripper. And I was like, whoa. I perked up. I said, that's
Stripper where?
I said, stripper? I said, I go, that's someone.
He tooted up his wallet.
I said, that's who I'd like to have on my podcast. And she was like, no, you don't. She said, no, you don't need to have her. You wouldn't want to have her. Don't have her, blah, blah, blah. She's I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Because your daddy want to fuck me. Your brother want to fuck me. Everybody want to fuck me. No, but I don't fuck nobody. Like,
are you sure?
I am single. Like, I was in a 4-year relationship. I've been single for like a year and some change. I'm still not over the motherfucker.
You're still not over him?
I had a kid with him.
How long ago?
A year and some change.
And you ain't over him?
Mm-mm.
Have you?
It's not like I'm not over him. I just compare people to him, which means I know I'm not over him, right? I just don't have a connect or a vibe with nobody. I can't stand.
You ain't ready for it then.
Exactly.
You ain't ready for that.
I'm not over it.
You don't need to be ready for it. But are you doing? I'm not gonna.
I'm just worried about me.
Yeah.
Like doing me, getting a job. I don't need.
You don't need a man. You don't need a man right now.
I don't need a man. I don't need sex. I mean, ain't you seen on
Hold on.
YouTube or they got those fucking sex machine thingies that are like.
Oh, you don't need sex?
I'm not saying I don't need sex. I said I don't need a man for sex. They sell dicks on a jackhammer.
That's not sex though. That ain't sex though.
Okay, that's not intimacy. It's
That ain't
sex.
Sex with
It's
a
not
rubber
intimacy.
something or other is not sex.
I mean, I'm always having sex with a rubber. So whether it's a real dick, a fake dick, or any
All right,
dick,
fake
I'm
dick
having
ain't-
sex with it with a
Yeah.
rubber. Unless we both getting blood. I mean, like, quit playing. We don't even need to go there.
We won't go there.
I'm just saying, everything's got a rubber on it.
All right.
I'd rather it just be made fully of rubber.
I think you have that kind of material. Dip yourself in some of that.
I'm just saying, I don't think I'm ready to date.
That's all right. You don't have
I'm
to
old.
You're not old. You're
I
35.
got 2 kids.
You're 35 and 2 kids.
I'm
That ain't
single.
nothing.
Never
Like,
married.
I'm
I make
single.
bad choices.
I'm
I'm a
divorced.
product of my environment. So the choices I have made show that. Even though they're progressive and they're good and they've, what? Tell me that it's not. Tell me.
I don't know. I'm divorced with a couple kids.
And did you grow up great and fine and happy with 2 beautiful parents who have been married for fucking 80,000 years together?
No, my dad left me when I was about 3. I never knew him. But then my mom got remarried, and I've got a badass dad now. But that was when I was in maybe 6th grade. So a large part of my formative years was not
Right.
with a mommy and daddy typical.
Right. Everything.
We had
some things
welfare.
fuck
We
people
had
up.
we had that government cheese back in the day.
Shit don't melt.
Yeah. Big old orange brick. Yeah.
I'm just saying, I don't particularly care for Kansas City, Missouri people. Or men. At least the men.
How come? What's up with the KC men?
I don't know. They're 35 years old and they want to fucking Netflix and chill.
Okay.
Am I 16? Are we going to kick it? I want to meet you. I want to see you. What the fuck does that
Them's
mean?
lazy.
You want to come and sit and
That's
look
lazy
in my
dudes.
eyes?
Yeah.
Like,
You
get
want-
the fuck out of here. And then they're like, why are you so aggressive? Why are you so mean? And I'm like, damn. Is it really me? Or is it you? I mean, like, I've been thinking my whole life it's me, because the people I choose to have into my life. And I'm not dealing with that.
Why settle for less? You know what you've worked for and gotten. Why settle for less? Get what you want and what you deserve.
So a bitch better get good with being lonely. You know what I'm saying? Kicking it by
No,
myself.
are you kidding me? Look at you. You're gonna find a worthy dude for sure. 100%. 100%.
Otherwise, that jackhammer on a dick.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, you got that for now. Don't get too addicted to it. Don't get too attached to that jackhammer. Give a man a chance now. You don't wear that thing out, okay?
You gonna say that shit while I'm drinking?
I was trying to get a spit take.
Nah, we ain't doing that. You gotta pay for that.
Oh, shit.
No,
Gentlemen,
wait. Sarah Scoop would not appreciate that.
You're not on Sarah Scoop's show. You're on Neanderthal podcast. Holler at your boy. Kidding me? We do things slightly different here, as I think you're well aware of by now.
Right. I'm gonna be your new co-host.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let me tell you
I'll
something.
do it for free.
Everybody does shit here for free.
Wait a second. Now I need to be paid. Because if everybody's doing shit for free, then you
Well,
got
then
some
I'm
money to spare on me, right?
I got no money. That's why they do it for free. I can't afford nothing. I'm so poor I can't pay attention. You kidding me? You
Been there.
You ever thought about doing comedy? Stand-up comedy?
I mean, a lot of people tell me that. What I've never been asked is like,
Hey, what are you doing this
what do you
Wednesday?
want to be when you're grown up?
What do you got going on Wednesday?
What's today? I don't
Wednesday
have shit.
night. You want to go do some stand-up comedy with me?
What, like improv? So
No,
I don't have any material.
Yes, you do.
What?
This whole material you just did about these dudes in Kansas City. Come up with a few minutes of being single and these dudes in Kansas City that just want Netflix and chill. What are you, 16 or whatever? That shit's funny.
I mean, that's real ass shit.
Can you come up with like a couple minutes of funny stuff that you just did it just now? You don't just do a couple minutes. Come up with a couple minutes of that, and then do it on stage. I'll go with you. I'll do it with you. I'll do 5 minutes of being divorced and single. I'm not kidding. I'm dead ass.
I'm down.
You down?
Yep. I'm scared, but I'm down.
Where do you live?
I live in Grandview off 130th.
Okay.
I was going to say, but you know what? Like, I'm about to put back to the crib. So I my car got smashed. Don't have insurance. You know,
All right,
poor
well,
black bitch from the hood.
We'll figure something out. Do you need to be done right now? You trying to get out of here right now? You done?
No, absolutely not.
I thought that's what you were talking about.
I don't know why I do that little voice.
I like
like
it.
what is it
Ooh.
from? What I mean,
And when
like,
you do it,
what
the
fuck
tongue
is
comes
that?
out with the tongue ring.
Well, when I was just exuding what the voice sounded like, because I didn't have any words, I just got to be like,
I got you.
I can't say words with it, because usually if I had words, I'd say it like that.
So
You know what I mean?
yeah, I do know what you mean. Explain your nails to me real quick. Your left hand is a purple and
Okay,
red
look,
fade with the ring finger sparkly silver, and then your right hand, throw your right hand out there, is like silver blue.
Look, you see that?
It's like a fade with blue
You
and
got
silver.
me fucked up, because you got me putting my hand down.
What do you got
didn't even
going
twist
on
my
here?
arm. I could have really just been like, fuck that, and not do that. See, that's why.
What do you got going on here with your nails? Explain that. It looks pretty. You got beautiful nails. You obviously spent
I
some
know,
money
it's
on it.
like, I really
However,
love my nails. I used to, okay, look.
it matches your dress.
That's it?
Uh-huh.
All right, you're a little more flamboyant than I am. You need to stop.
No, look,
Enough
look,
with
look.
the fucking compliments.
You got pink. You got the pink and purple, and then on the other hand, the teal
Okay,
and
look.
turquoise. It matches
usually-
your outfit.
Okay, look. This is a motherfucking Christmas. Okay.
Ah, it's
This
Christmas.
is a Christmas, New Year's Eve holiday. No, I'm just, okay, look.
And one more question.
Usually, I always do my nails one color. And there's a specific nail shop. I like mood polish because a bitch is hot and cold. I'm hot and I'm cold.
Oh shit, I like it.
But if I'm hot, my nails are all the way red. That's why where the fuck is a lighter? I know y'all smoke weed. Where the lighter at?
We don't.
If it was
He does.
all if it was hot, it'd be all red like this. And if it was all hot, it'd be all gold like this. But when it's cold,
Okay.
you know, I bet you I could probably even turn it cold with this lime.
Your nails change color?
Yeah, hot and
Oh
cold.
my gosh, that's
See?
really.
You see that?
Whoa, that's so cool.
So usually I always do just two together, but it's been
Will you
You
suck
know-
that off real quick? It's bothering me. Yep.
stop. But yeah, it's like even if I lick it and blow it. And I always keep
I have to
two
excuse
fingers,
myself for a minute.
silver or gold. One finger is like it's just it's weird. This is my ring finger, obviously. So I always have a
Why you
silver
got that
or
lockdown
gold.
on there?
It's just a cute ring, and it fits my finger.
You can't put it
That's
on
it.
that ring. Finger.
Absolutely
You can't put it on
will.
that finger.
So then no fuck niggas come and fuck with me, okay?
Well, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
you
Don't you
just
want
pretend-
dudes to come at you?
I
No,
mean,
because you
not
don't like,
right now.
Not right now.
I'm trying to
You're
work
still
on
not
myself,
ready.
right?
Work on
You know,
yourself.
everybody want to be like, "You're so pretty, you're so pretty." Where? You know, if I didn't grow up thinking I'm so pretty, or if everybody tells you you're so pretty, people usually get a big head. Not a kind-hearted person.
Right.
Not a genuine person. I'm the last of the breed. I
Well,
ain't met another motherfucker like me who's available. Okay? Don't be like, I'm genuine or whatever. There's no good, kind-hearted people who genuinely care or will do more for someone than themselves or put others before them. That's what love is.
That is what
It's
love is.
not out here.
It's not out here.
It's not.
It's out there. You're going to find it. You'll find it.
But if I have this, I know fuck niggas come and fucking be like, oh, you got a big ass booty, you this, you that. You know, get the fuck out of here. Like, I got a big ass booty. Tell me something I don't know.
Right. You think
Yeah.
I don't know?
You think I don't know this ass is fat? I can't get it in jeans.
There's not a better saying on planet Earth than I can't get my ass in jeans.
I got to go up 2 sizes.
Yeah.
And then it's loose around the waist.
Yep. Anyways.
My nail is broke as fuck, though. I was pissed. And you see, I really like that teal, that, you know, it's almost a green.
Almost
So
a green.
green, red. Yeah.
Laura, we're trying to
Almost
get
a
your shit popping, right? You still working on your Instagram? You still trying to get it going?
Man.
Or are you trying to work on something else now? Like after this show, What are your feelings and thoughts now on going ahead with your Instagram and your social media?
After being on and getting likes, it's like the shit is discouraging as fuck.
Okay.
You know, they're all like, what can you do? This and that. I got all these ideas and they're not telling me really how to put it in place. And then it's like, my brother's just like, oh, well, why don't you sell all your ideas? Like, just sell your ideas. Let someone do your clothing line. Let someone have your cute little phrases or whatever. Like, you see this, mine? You hear this? You know, I thought of some shit and I don't want to be on here like, oh, this and that, because someone can take it. If I can't trademark a name or pay for the trademark, then I can't do shit with it, and I can't let it out there or speak about it because someone's gonna take that shit. It's gold. You know what I mean?
Well, you gotta do it.
So it's like, right, I gotta do it.
You gotta spend money to make money, right?
Exactly, and it's crazy because that's why I've
trademark ain't much. Trademark's like what? Maybe
$49.
I was gonna say maybe $50.
Yeah, maybe $50.
Yeah, maybe even cheaper. Maybe 15.
No, $59.
Damn.
I looked it up. I've been on it, but it's like I got 2 kids. One just turned 16. Like a bitch went broke for Christmas. His birthday is December 15th. So every year for Christmas, I got his birthday 10 days later.
You get double
I get motherfucking Christmas, and he has a brother, and then his birthday's in February.
Oh, jeez.
And it's like, I just get fucked. You know what I'm saying?
Gosh.
Like, I can't. And I never been, probably because of the bullshit I've been through. It's like, I'm not going to make them choose between this or that. You'd always want to give your kids more than what you had.
Mm-hmm. I got to piss so bad.
Piss, because I don't want to cry.
Good. We're going to take a piss break. Charlie.
Wait, what are we
There it is.
about?
There's the thumbs up. We're back from a potty break. I'm sorry. I just couldn't hold it anymore.
Potty.
I couldn't hold it anymore. We've polished off.
He's like, Laura, we can't drink no more. Like, I told you I wasn't scared, but we can't drink no more. No, you got business. I appreciate that. Like, maybe 2020 I made.
We drank more than half this bottle.
Yeah, that's outrageous. I said I wasn't gonna do that.
Not to me, you didn't.
Oh,
might have
wait,
told
my bad.
yourself
In my
that.
mind, in my head. I'm like, all right, Laura, like, you're not gonna go over here and get drunk.
Yeah. I think when it boils down to it, I'm glad I did the show. I'm glad I was on it.
Me too.
Very cool experience. I got some good connections after it. I've had some cool guests because of it. And
shit, I'm here. No.
Exactly. For real. I'm glad you're
I'm like,
here.
I do appreciate it too. I haven't really gotten anything from it, but you know,
You got
I learned a little bit. Right.
You
Yeah.
learned.
I seen what the setup is like.
Mm-hmm.
And then you two coming here. They gave me your information. I hit you up. You were receptive, so that's good.
I'm very receptive.
I can't ask for very receptive.
Very receptive.
Right, like let a bitch sit here and speak out her vocab. Okay.
You got quite
No.
the vocab. Better than mine. I'm just a stumbling idiot. tripping
No,
over
I'm
words
just
all
a
day.
bitch who likes strippers. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no receptive anything.
Yeah.
Vocab what?
You got stripper friends? Single stripper friends at all?
I mean, I don't know if they're single. I
Single
mean, most.
enough? I mean, do they,
I mean, like for the right dollar, any bitch is single, right?
Yeah, I don't have that kind of dollars. I don't have that kind of dollars. So
Me either.
I need real
mean,
single.
like genuine. Like
Real.
I like real.
Please be single.
Right.
Single as fun.
I'm like, you know what brings out the single ladies?
Are the single?
Strippers. Because their men are out there and they're like, fuck them. They're going to get with you. You know?
Yeah, I don't know. Do you know how long it's been since I've been to a strip club? Oh my gosh. It's been 18 years.
You know what's funny is when I was in the dress.
Years. That's too long.
18 years?
Someone's got to take me out.
Who
Who wants to take me out? I'm putting it out there.
Even Sarah and OG Dirty Christ, like Dr. Sue, she was like, I was in the room with them, the dressing room. The dressing room that was a room with a big ass window in it, and I had to take off my fucking clothes. The guy was like, I'm not gonna look. I'm like, you're a liar.
I got butt naked in there. I
did too. Like, I shit you not, you got me fucked up. I really did. I got naked in there too. He was like, you don't have to worry about me. That's what he said.
Who?
this guy, the guy with the dark hair that I told you about.
Okay. I don't know him, but I understand.
You'll see his. Actually, if you haven't seen the Facebook thing that I gave your friend, he uploaded it. It actually had him, the dog trainer lovers that hit me up, and then
I'm gonna have
I
them
hit
on
them
too.
up. They have their own like nonprofit organization.
Yeah, they're gonna be on the show.
They were supposed to hit me up, or well, I hit them up, and then they hit me up, and I was like, life happened. My car got crashed into, so I don't have a vehicle to just like boop pounce on you and meet you. So, but we can meet. Either you can come to my house, we can go somewhere down the street from my house. Never heard from him again.
Ghosted.
Ghosted.
Hey, wasn't meant to be. It happens.
I mean, like,
Are you
likes is ghosted because you can't even find the videos.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well,
tomato.
we are. I'll try to post a link to how you can find the show if I can find it, but I don't. I wish I knew how to find, because I want to see.
My friends found more shit than I did.
You don't want to go on a show and not be able to watch it. And I wanted to see
my episode. I know I was fidgety.
I just wanted to see how their show turned out overall. I don't even need to see my episode. I just want to see what their vision was and how it came to fruition. And I just want to see what the final product is, because I'm very curious, because I'm still confused about what they were trying to get gained from their show.
I feel like what it is like maybe old girl with the skincare line. She didn't know how to. She had a skincare line, but she didn't know how to promote it. She didn't know how to do this.
Okay.
She didn't know how to do that.
Sure.
So then somebody else that has the nonprofit and organization with the pets, they have that, but they don't know how to get it out there. They don't know how to make it pop. They don't know how to this. You just got a podcast where you talk real ass shit, and it's like you might be out there. You're the best Kansas City, Missouri fucking podcaster that I know. No, I mean
right.
like, kiki.
You already know.
Maybe they don't like your point of views, and that's why they want to promote it like that. But when I hit up Brent, I'm like, I did everything that they fucking asked for. Everything. They were like, a racist, like a racist,
I noticed.
all that shit.
I followed you.
Like
when they told me I don't want you on my podcast, I followed you instantly.
You know how long?
Instantly followed you when they said I didn't want you. I was in that studio. I was in that studio when I was like, homicide what? Blah, 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 blah.
Homicide what? Right? What? No, I'm just.
I really did.
That's
I
crazy.
followed you instantly when I went in there when they told me not to.
I appreciate that. I'm the underdog.
That's what I'm talking about.
And that's what I want. I want, like, when I talk about I can't stress how much, like, I'm a poor black bitch from the hood. I never had anything. Nothing is given to you. And it's like, if I work hard, or I've been working since I was, 13 or whatever, it's like, now all of a sudden I feel like I want these things. When doors open up to you, you be like, oh, I want this. Or I never thought I could have this. Or I never thought this would happen to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's going to keep going. If you
right.
keep putting yourself out there.
I just want to.
Keep
anybody else that's like that. I met a sewer, a this, a that. It's like, I need a photographer. I need a sewer. Like, I have a clothing line for a really cute name. Or, I mean, like, quit playing. You see my
charisma.
Charisma, right.
So you design your own clothes?
Like,
you design fashion? Like, what is that? What does that mean? You make your own...
Well, for one, it's not like I design my own clothes, but I know what it's like to be a bitch who's not a size 2.
And dressed to look
maybe
good?
a bitch who got a fat pussy. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to let too much out there, but it's like underwears are a certain way. Like, what?
Hold on.
Like,
hold
why
on.
you riding around talking about motherfucking podcasts? The white bitches are a certain way,
you
so are
go back.
motherfucking underwear.
You gotta go back.
I'm not going into it.
Tell me about this. What's underwear
no
and
one's about
a
to
fat
get my
pussy?
idea. No one's about to cater to the bitches that I know exist, because
Okay.
I'm one of them. Like, it's like my brother's like, sell your ideas, but it's like, I don't want to sell my ideas. I want to be known for what I thought of, or who I am, or whatever the fuck where I came from.
I got you. Hell yeah, you want to be known. You want to work hard and want to be known that you got out of that shit and people to recognize. Who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want that? That's completely normal. And coming from where you came from to be recognized for some shit, You can do it easily.
Not easily. The one thing that I found out
Shit,
since
with
being
you?
in this
Look at
bullshit,
you hustling.
like, no.
Look where you getting yourself already.
I just need money. That's the problem. And I work 2 jobs to take care of my kids, so it's like I don't have I can't think of it.
Expendable
It's like
income? Yeah.
Right.
I get you.
Disposable income.
Disposable income. Right,
income.
right.
Money where I could just
You need a
fuck it
backer.
off to do this or do that or whatever, you know?
You need a backer.
And
You
it's like,
need a partner.
I don't want a rich backer, though. I don't want nobody who's already got money. I want someone who wants it like me. Who's got the drive,
Yeah.
who's like, I can sew this, I can do
What
this,
if-
I can make this, I can make that.
I get it.
Or I can take a picture, I can make a video, I can drop a beat. Like, let's get it together. You know, the one thing
What do you
about
need?
gangs was people actually looked out for each other and did some shit. Like, if you... Nowadays, like, if you're a loud ass bitch, you ain't getting nowhere unless you get famous, and then it's okay for you to be a loud ass bitch. Or if you're a quiet ass bitch, you ain't getting nowhere either. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're not doing shit really unless you come out with, I don't even know what can you come out with that will make you something. But it's like, if I got a sewer, a photographer, a this, a that, a producer, someone who can come up with beats, like people who are trying to make it somewhere, people who are trying to fight, like I'm trying to fight. It's like, fuck trying to get up there and be like, I'm this for a big ass promotional business or someone who got money. Like, let's do it together. I work 2-3 fucking jobs. You know what I'm saying? I take care of my kids and I take care of where the fuck I gotta live. I gotta make sure my kids got a place to live. I gotta make sure this and that. After that, any other money that I got is for me.
Right.
So it's like anybody else who's sewing or who's a photographer or who motherfucking makes beats or who's a producer, someone who's trying to get on. It's like, why can't we all get together and we eat just like a fucking
they're out
gang?
there.
All get together and do this.
A team.
You know, people try to...
You trying to put
They
together
try
a
to
team.
get like the big people though. You know, people try to get like, oh, I want to get noticed, so the big person will, stop me or make a contract with me and I can get good money or whatever. But fuck a big person who's already up there. How about all the other people who are down here with you willing to eat, who got talent, who can sew, who can fucking make beats, who can produce?
Why do you
who
need
can
beats?
take?
You rap?
I mean,
You spit? Can you spit?
I'm not gonna sit here and spit. I can't spit.
I'm
I'm
gonna
not gonna lie. I
I'm gonna
can't
throw a
spit
beat
like
down
just
right
like
now.
this.
I'm gonna throw a beat and you're about to spit. What you need a producer for?
I might. I mean, like, I've been through enough. Me and my bitches, we used to leave from the job working 90 hours a week and just smoke a blunt in the car and turn up music and just blow or like talk or whatever. Like, I've been here, I've been this, I've been that. Everybody's been through the shit, you know?
I think you've been through a lot more shit than most people.
Maybe. I don't want pity.
I'm not giving you any pity. I ain't giving you pity. I'm commending you.
I mean, a lot of people
look
been
where
through
you're
a lot
at.
of shit. A lot of people been in
Oh, for
crack
sure.
houses. A lot of people been through this. A lot of people been through drive-bys. It's just another sob story.
Not a lot of
sometimes.
people have been to. Not a lot of people have been through drive-bys. Not a lot of people have been to crack houses. Those are some in your world maybe, but I don't know. I mean, I've been to crack houses, but for the wrong reasons. I wasn't raised up near one. But I got dragged to one or two. No, it wasn't for that. There's a story.
Kidding.
I got stories behind it, but that's not something.
I
a
love
lot,
that crackhead girl too.
There's not a lot of people can't necessarily relate to that, and those are some good stories there. Like,
I want to write a book. But when I talk to a publisher, like, I actually, after this, like, oh my God, I'm pissed. Like, this is why I took one too many shots. It's like when that shit happened with the fucking get likes and blah, 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 it like, it sparked something in me, you know?
That's
and
good.
I did some shit and I talked to some people and it's like, I met a book producer.
Okay.
And he wrote a book about like his life or whatever. But I was like, I've always wanted to write a book, like maybe about my childhood. Like, some kids pushed me down the stairs. I got stitches. I was running with a pen in my hand and it stuck into the roof of my mouth.
Oh! Oh!
Really?
Oh my
He's
God.
a pussy. He's a pussy.
I am right now. Are you kidding me? A pencil up the roof of your mouth?
Yeah.
Huh. Oh my gosh.
I do my eyebrows, but there's actually a scar right there where the hair doesn't grow ever for never. Because when I was a kid, I hit the corner of a coffee table, busted my eye open.
Yeah, that happens. I got something
And,
similar, like right here. So like
And then I drank antifreeze.
on purpose.
My mom said that I climbed into the garage up a shelf and got the antifreeze. I remember me and my sister being thirsty and wanting some Kool-Aid. And there was something in the refrigerator, and we poured it into a cup. And she was like, you do it. I do it. Like, we were back and
You're
forth.
taking shots
like,
at
you do it.
antifreeze.
She was like, you drink it. And I was like, smelling it. I'm like, it doesn't smell sweet. Like, it don't smell good. It doesn't smell good. And she was like, you do it. And I was like, no, you take a sip. And I drank it. I ended up drinking
The whole
it.
thing?
Yeah. You know what? I'm the oldest too. I'm the second oldest, but I do everything for my goddamn little brothers and sisters.
You drank a cup of antifreeze?
I drank a cup of antifreeze.
What'd it
I
taste
ended up
like?
in the hospital. Nasty.
It was?
It was gross.
You can kill
dogs think that it tastes good.
Right. They think it's
But
sweet
it was
kind
of like, it was thick and greasy.
Okay.
And nasty. Like,
how old
and
were
I'm
you?
like, I had to be like maybe 7.
Oh my gosh.
I drank. They had to give me liquor like vodka to make my liver pump out the poison.
Really?
And you know what's funny is like
You
I
got
was
drunk?
like, I got drunk.
Did the antifreeze?
I got drunk, and I told my mom, I was like, this is all your fault. Like, my daddy left. Like, obviously,
When you were drunk?
When I was drunk, I
Right.
was like, my daddy left. This is why he did this. But it's like in my mind, when I remember it, it wasn't like that. It was because I was thirsty. You know, I've melted snow and sticks and stems for fucking Kool-Aid before, so I was thirsty.
Dang.
But she says another
Couldn't get
way.
no water. Had to have the antifreeze. Needed that Kool-Aid.
That bitch should have got some water for me.
Wow.
But I'm like, she said I climbed up in the garage in the, like up a shelf. I don't remember that. I feel like I would have remembered that
Did
if
it
I
make
did
you
that.
sick? Did you pass out? Like, did it get you high? Like, what did it do to you?
Okay, so like I don't really remember exactly like, oh yeah, I drank that shit. I was like, "What?" Like I remember fighting with my sister.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you drink that shit, or well, like we didn't cuss. You drink it, I drink it, and then I was like, all right, fine. I always give in. I'm submissive by nature, and I'm just like, and I drank it, and I'm like, it tastes gross. I'm like, it tastes nasty. I'm like, it's not green Kool-Aid. We thought it was green fucking Kool-Aid, and I'm like, it's not green Kool-Aid. It's not green Kool-Aid. And then the next thing I remember, I was doing like bingo with popsicles with other fucking kids that were like fucked up with IVs connected to them and shit like that. Like, I
Whoa.
shit you not. I was in the hospital for I don't know how long. But see, that's why I want to write a book. Because, where the fuck was Child Protective Services?
Where were they?
I hear about the child call it.
It was just an accident.
This and this and that.
I can see that was just. I can see how they can look over that. Like,
Yeah,
it
I know
it
your
happened-
daughter drinking antifreeze is an accident.
I can
thought
see
the
it. I got a
I just
6-year-old.
talked about it.
I got a 6-year-old and a 3-year-old. I can see my 6-year-old coming down here when I'm upstairs making dinner, going in the garage and saying, I don't know. I can see it being not like a malicious thing on my intent. I can see it just being a thing that happens.
But you got a
that kids got
6-year-old
into.
and a what-year-old, and they're
3.
gone for more than 20 minutes?
No,
See, the one
I
thing
don't
about
know.
being
Yeah,
an
that's a
adult
long
is the
time.
fact that when they're quiet,
Oh, that's when shit's going
you
on.
know when shit's going down. Oh, yeah. When they're quiet, shit's going down. So it's like if it's been 10, I'm like 10. I have a 3-year-old. He'll be 4 February 11th. So it's like, I don't know, I know about people or whatever, like in the garage. I'm in the garage climbing on a shelf to get to the antifreeze, and then I open it up and I drink it. Why would I do that?
Yeah.
And if I did that 20 minutes later, I mean, like, as soon as I don't hear my kid, I'm like, where the fuck are you at? I'm like, where are you at?
Are you okay? Hey, what's going on?
Right. I'm like, it's too fucking quiet in
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
The one thing is, like, I was just at another job, and we were doing a wedding because I kind of, like, I bartend and I serve. And it's like, we had a kids room. and we put cake out there and drinks out there. And then crayons out there with like little pictures for them to draw on. And, you know, the kids were drawing on the tablecloths, but it's a country club. You know, everybody's got money. So, I mean, like, they don't give a fuck about what their kids are doing.
Okay.
We're picking all this up. And I'm like, the one babysitter, she's got like 50 kids and she's one babysitter. And I'm like, you know, she's out there doing whatever she's doing and we're cleaning everything up. Tommy is, you know, drawing on the tablecloth, and I'm like, Tommy's, you know, she's like, Tommy, no, don't do that. You know, like all the little white mamas or the white nannies are like, Tommy, no, stop. Like, we'll just, you
Fucking
know, crawl
white
her over. Well, crawl her over here. And I'm like, Tommy, get your ass off the table. Or, you know, it's just like, Tommy, get your ass off the table. Stop doing that. Like, they're pouring like lemonade out of the stands, like there's no cups. She was like, why are you pouring it on a plate? Because there's no cups. I'm just like, my God, country club kids. It's like, you know,
Privilege.
Privilege. Oh, you little privileged bastards.
They can't help it.
I never had that.
Nope, you didn't. But they're gonna grow up. They're gonna grow up with no personality. They're gonna be
no personality.
No personality. Just the personality of a houseplant.
A dry, stale crouton.
Boring sex. They just lay there.
Fish out of water.
If they're at best.
Not both.
At best, they're a fish out of water. They just lay there. Get it over with. Ain't having no fun. You people that grow up with a little flavor.
Nasty.
People that grow up with a little flavor, with a little bit of character, that's who gets down. That's who you have fun with. They're throwing it down. So I'm glad I grew up poor, because let me tell you, I'll throw it down.
If you're poor, you throw it down.
Mm-hmm. It's true. It's a fact. Poor people throw it down.
I thought it was ugly people. I was gonna say ugly niggas got the best dick. Those pretty boys, they want their dick sucked, lick balls, all that shit. Like, no. And then you don't eat pussy too?
Oh, no. Get yourself an ugly dude.
Like, quit playing. I'm just saying.
Dang.
Ugly niggas got the best dick.
Damn. Let's end it on that. I don't think we can end this show on a better note than that. Laura Season 2021 on Instagram. Find her on Getting Likes. And again, if you can find it, let us know.
Ooh, hey, I need the fucking link.
I need the link. I need the plug.
I ain't even see my episode or yours. I would actually want to watch yours.
Yeah.
And mine too. Yeah.
I mean,
like, come on, don't laugh.
I know. I want to see them.
For real.
I wonder what they're say when they're going to watch this. What they're going to think.
I wonder if they're ever going to show any of the shots of you talking shit to them. That's why I want to watch yours.
No, they won't. Of course not. They got to protect theirs. They won't. Laura, this was amazing. Thank you for being on my show. I hope you had
I love you too.
Fun.
Hey, guess what? Everybody that follows this podcast, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what? You want me to be the co-host, so why don't you guys just get that popping?
Look, if people hit me up and tell me they want
tell the like, this is me getting on. Like, if you felt bad for me or whatever, I don't want you to. Just hope
nobody's
that I do
feeling
better.
Bad for you.
Hope that I do better.
Feel bad
and then,
for you.
like, let me be his co-host at least once or twice a week, and maybe I could do that.
You want to come do the show with me one time with a guest?
I mean, I might want to co-host with you. I feel like we got a great vibe. He said, you said that
Pisces.
he greedy.
You're a Pisces.
He greedy. He just want it for himself.
I'm gonna have you. I'll give you a test run. Why don't you come on? That sounds fun. If people want,
it's something he's never done before. Once or twice.
I have it. I'll scoot over here.
What?
You can scoot over here, and we can have a guest over where you're at, and then we can tag team him or her.
And I'll learn to like never talk over you. I am the best. Like, let me just like get that out there.
I'm not. Look, I like this idea. I do. How often are you available?
Whenever you need.
Let's
me
talk.
Like,
let's talk.
Really, like every single Sunday. Every single Sunday. I mean, like,
let's talk off mic. We might.
While we.
Here's your time to shine. I'm gonna give you a couple minutes to talk whatever you want, pimp yourself, do whatever, and then we're gonna end this
Pimp
thing.
myself. Well, goddamn, he knows how I been back in the hood where I'm from. Like, you see that?
I can tell you got a strong pimp hand. You're one of them chicks with game. I can tell.
You know what? I really wish I was, but I'm trying to learn the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let them get you twisted and confused. I am a young, little, naive girl. I have.
No, she ain't.
I've been through a hard life, yes. But I just found out that I really want to do something with my life. And the one thing is everybody's talking about product of their environment. People say they shouldn't be. I talked to a cop actually the other day who was like, no one should be. You know, I mean, like, things happen. Shit happens. I didn't ask to be born to a fucking crackheaded ass mom who was a dope head or alcoholic father who actually showed me more love than my mom. It's like you don't ask where you're from, but a lot of white kids, you know, they get taken out of homes, custody comes, or like CPS or whatever the fuck. Like, where was CPS for me? You know, and it's like, I don't want to dwell on that, but it's like, when I came to the TV show, it was like, they're like, you could do this, you could do that. Like, I never had anybody to be like, you could do this, you could do that. And I'm like, I can do that. You know, I have a good personality. I talk. I'm proper as fuck, like Dr. Seuss said.
Look at you. You talk like a white person.
I talk like a fucking white person. So it's like, why shouldn't I be doing more with my life? You know, I want to do more. And anybody who feels like me, that's why I want a nonprofit. Like, anybody who feels like me, anybody who's been through some bullshit or their mom tried to kill them or this or that, they always don't feel like they're worth anything. I never thought like any of this would happen to me. So if you ever feel like nothing or this can't, like, I want a place for anything to happen for someone, you know, like I can make that happen for someone. I can make someone who's funny, whatever. You want to invite me to a comedy show because you think I'm funny. I can invite anyone who's got a passion for fashion, or invite someone who's, you know, got an idea for a movie or a this or a that, or someone who can photography, whatever. It's like someone who has a passion to do something and they feel like they're not doing shit. Making a couple of dresses for someone, producing one video for someone. It's like, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? 2020, let's get it.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Laura?
Let's get it!
Hey, you're worth it. No matter what, you're worth it. And I appreciate you. And I think you're a beautiful person. And I thank you for being here. And
get on his ass about that co-host. Don't let him forget it.
Don't let me forget.
All right, I'm not playing. At least one or two.
We're out of here. This was amazing. Thanks for drinking tequila with me.
I had so much fun.
Can I get a fist bump
You're
from you?
You're a bad influence.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
He's a bad influence.
Yes, I am. Holla at your boy, Neanderthal Podcast. We out of here. Peace.